Get Mary.
The president released a statement praising the House for passing this bill to avert a shutdown of the rails. He says he wants it on his desk immediately, but he didn't mention this separate bill guaranteeing 7 days of paid sick leave for rail workers. Does the president also back and support this legislation? Does he also want that on his desk?
So I just want to say a couple of things. That the president believes that a bill averting a rail strike needs to reach his desk by this weekend. He is very clear about that because we need to protect the American families from a potential devastating effects of a rail shutdown. And we have talked about that numerous times, and the president was really clear about that when he put out his statement earlier this week. The president, of course, he supports paid sick leaves for all Americans, including rail workers, but he does not support any bill or amendment that will delay getting this bill to his desk by this Saturday. And he's been very clear about that. Again, he's a president for all Americans, and he believes that we need to avert this potential shutdown that would have a devastating effect on our economy, a devastating effect on jobs, a devastating effects in our communities across the country and our farms as well.
What is the president's message to union workers, rail workers across the country, who backed the president, who helped him get elected, believed that he was standing with them, and who feel that he has betrayed them?
Look, the president, as you know, has been called by unions and labor leaders as a pro-union president. And he takes that very seriously. He is the most pro-union president in history. And he's worked tirelessly to secure victories for unions and for workers since he was first elected to the Senate. So this is when it comes to labor, when it comes to union, this is something that he has worked towards and making sure that he delivers for what he called yesterday. If you listen to him during his Michigan statement, he said they were the backbone. They build our middle class, right? They were the best workers that we have in this country. And so as a proud pro-union president, he's reluctant to override the ratifications procedures of individual unions, right? We have to remember there were 12 unions involved in this when the tentative agreement was done. When that agreement came out, it was praised. We received praise from rail unions and from folks and from the companies as well. And once that agreement came to fruition because of the work that this president did on September 15th, there was a cooling period, and it was ratified by eight eight unions of the 12. And so, look, we have to remember there are really good pieces in this deal. There's a 24% pay raise and a $5,000 bonus. No changes in co-pays, deductibles, or co-insurance cost. Some time off for routine, preventive, and emergency medical care, and protecting the two-man crew. This is a deal that has a lot of benefits. But again, he wants to make sure that we avert a shutdown that would be detrimental to our economy.
Okay.